guess, kind of running style and off the field leadership. I know you talked about taking a big step there. How much have you seen him grow from last year to this year? And how much do you lean on him?
A lot, and being in a room with a guy who did things so well, but is so determined to keep getting better, just shows me that, you know, you're never good enough. You always got to work. There's always something you got to improve on. So being able to look to him for leadership as I was getting healthy, getting familiar with the playbook, things like that was huge.
Hey Nolan, two for you. One, Coach Loxley had been mentioning your name every time we were here, and just what kind of did that do for you to have that belief from your coach and to know that he believed in you, and then obviously to see it come to fruition in your first game?
It's nice, just a reminder to keep working. Hearing stuff like that just reminds me I got to go out and practice every day and prove him right. You know, even though it's just us out there, I got to prove it to myself. I got to prove it to him, and that's just what I'm trying to do every day at practice.
And you had a teammate lose his father, Josiah McLaurin, and we saw him score the touchdown. Everybody in the locker room after. What can you say about how your team was there to support him and for him to have that moment? What was that like for you as one of his teammates?
I think, one, it speaks on the type of team we have. You know, everybody was there for him, supporting him, loving on him. But then for him to stay here with us and playing that game, I mean, it's special. And then he ended up scoring a touchdown. So, like, you can't ask for anything better than that. It's just...
You know, the guys in front of you, the 5 guys in front of you, all playing together in a game for the first time. They acquitted themselves excellently. How did it feel from your perspective in the backfield, working with a line that was really their first time playing together, all 5 of them?
They did great. I mean, you know, that was something we worked on all camp, trying to fit guys in certain spots, see where guys shined at, and they did amazing. I mean, like, it opened up as soon as I touched the ball in that first round, so, yeah.
Nolan, the Big Ten schedule kicks off with begins with a bang. What's it like playing a conference game this early in the season, something that's not happened since Maryland was in the ACC?
It's different. I mean, you know, you're entering a different season once you start playing the Big Ten. It's going to be a tough physical game, just like UConn was, but, I mean, you know, Big Ten football is a little different. So just kind of having that focused mindset, going through practice this week, and, you know.
One of the cliches of the game is that a team improves the most from week 1 to week 2. Where do you want your unit and maybe even your position group to make strides between week 1 and week 2?
Just the little things, the little details, like the little things matter. We had a pretty clean first game. You know, we couldn't have asked for things to go too much better, but there's always things we can work on and improve. And so just the technical things, making sure we're lining up the right way, the little things is what's going to, you know, allow us to make that big jump, like you said, from week 1 to week 2.
You know, it's kind of like a storybook script. I mean, your season was over after 3 carries last year, and then on your first touch this year, the hole opens up. Can you specifically talk about that play and kind of what you were thinking before the play, and then just what your thoughts were as the hole was opening up, et cetera, et cetera?
I mean, obviously, I wasn't expecting anything like that to happen, like, you know, like first carry, but just trusting my line. Like, we have a new line, but I trust those guys with my life, and trusting the scheme that my coaches had planned. And I was ready whenever I was able to touch the ball to try and, you know, do what I could to the best of my ability. Honestly, I'm blessed, you know, that I was able to get back and show people, you know, what we've been working on this entire year.
Nolan, what are some of the qualities that make Billy a leader, and can you kind of give us an idea of what his demeanor is like when he's in the huddle with you guys?
I mean, he's a great guy to have at quarterback. Like you said, his leadership capabilities, vocally, you know, he's going to show you how to do it the right way. He's going to tell you how to do it the right way. He's going to pick you up if you get down on yourself. He won't allow you to do that. So that's important to have in the huddle. And, you know, when you face that adversity in those tough games, you need a guy that's going to be able to pick the team up and, you know, keep everybody's spirits high. And he's really good at that.
And Nolan, obviously, we talked about opening up conference play this week. What jumps out about Michigan's defense and specifically their front seven? I'm sorry, Michigan State.
They're a tough team, so, you know, we're going to have to, you know, put last week behind us, just get better technically, be tough, physical, up front, on the perimeter, everywhere.
Thanks, Nolan.
Thank you, guys.